All right, guys, the PS5 Pro is finally here. Now, this is easily one of the most controversial releases in gaming right now.
Yes.
Especially at that $699 price tag.
That's a lot of money.
But today we're going to be unboxing and sharing our first impressions and talking about what you get and what you don't get in the box for that high price tag. So let's dive right in.
So first off, I'm just gonna say, like, the box is definitely smaller. So we have the other box with us, so I'll show that really quick. So as you can see,
PS5 box.
you can't even see, I gotta stand on my tippy toes. It's a big difference, right?
Yeah.
In the box alone. Yeah. So let's see what comes in the box. Damien, break that seal.
All right.
Got
the unboxing knife.
We're very excited, but also still very skeptical because we actually weren't even gonna get this, right?
Right, we were all kind of on the fence about but we do love good fidelity. You
wanna pull the box?
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, it has a handle, right? Yeah, it helps if you have somebody.
It doesn't have a handle, though.
I thought it had a handle.
No.
Anyways, like, I'm not too fond of how it opens, like this flap situation.
Pull.
So if you have a buddy, grab a buddy.
Yeah. So that's if you want to keep your box nice.
Yeah.
If you don't care.
And then, you know what? Hold on, real quick. So on the box, so this is the box, right? So right off the bat, as you can see, it says just 4K 120. So if you look at the old box, it actually said
8K on there?
8K. So they're kind of managing your expectations right off the bat, which I actually like, because I don't think that they should have ever said 8K to begin with.
Or maybe they don't want to think that, oh, if this 8K, I don't have an 8K TV, that I can't use it.
Yeah,
There's
maybe
a number of reasons probably, so okay.
Yeah. But that's that.
So.
And they make it clear too that it's a disc-free console, which we'll get into more.
Which, yeah. We like physical media and
I think for a pro level, like it should have a disc.
So we got a power cord. We got one.
Your typical run-of-the-mill DualSense PS5 controller, which nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with more controllers.
No. They have a HDMI cable.
2.1 cable.
Then you have your, charger cable for the controller, so USB-C to USB-C. And then, you almost don't even see that this is in here, but this is actually
the stands if you do it horizontally.
Horizontal.
Okay.
Oh, there it is.
All right, we're getting
in all its glory.
We're getting to the main event. Oh, right off the bat, I can tell it's smaller than the standard.
Yeah, and we
launch
do have
edition
the PS5.
PS5. All right, you wanna?
All
right, hold on.
Very, very important, guys. Very, very important. Our printed materials, and these actually are kind of. Because it does have the specifications.
Yeah, in the safety part, it'll tell you.
Yeah.
And that's how people discovered that it actually had.
How many teraflops it has.
And it has 2 gigabytes of memory for the system.
Yeah.
So that'll run the system stuff, like the OS and stuff, and then you can have all 16 gigs of the faster memory for like games.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, So
yeah, that's it.
All right, now let's bring the PS5 in. Now we have modded panels, plates or whatever.
We have colorware plates on our.
So we don't have the stand on this yet, and again, we'll talk about that. But it's pretty much the height.
Yeah, so it's thicker. It's thicker at the top than this one is thicker.
Yeah, so let's show. So it's thicker at the top.
Yeah, see, this one is slimmer. This one's thicker.
And all the ports, I think, are in the same place, right? So you got actually they're a little bit different. Yep. So you have on the PS5 Pro, you have the HDMI, your Ethernet port, 2 USB-A ports, and your power at the bottom. And then on the PS5, right, you have your 2 USB-A ports first, then you have your Ethernet, your HDMI, and your power.
And on the front, you got 2 USB-Cs.
Oh yeah. That's actually nice.
Yeah, and this one has a USB-A, but this one has a power and an eject button. But since there's no disc on here, there's no eject button.
Again, a pro level, like I feel like it should have a disc drive.
It should have all the features.
This is just digital only, and like I said, they make it very clear on the box. But you can get a disc drive and the stand. It does not come with the stand either. The stand is $30. The disc drive is $80. So you're spending another. Help me with my math.
You're spending another $110.
Yeah, that's right. $110. So it's a bit of hard. It's a hard pill to swallow.
Yeah. Now on this plate, you have down the bottom, you have the triangle, circle, X, square, and then like on the inside.
Yeah. The PlayStation icon.
I like the textures.
We don't have the PS5 Slim, but like, I think the plates are different. Like there's one glossy and one non-glossy. This is like the panels are the same. The plates or whatever on the side are the same.
Yeah, and they're not interchangeable between the Slim and this one.
No.
Yeah.
Now one thing like I've noticed, and I don't. So the PS5, the design kind of grew on me. Like I'm fine with it. This, like I'm not a big fan of the grills. These grills here. And they're not
missed opportunity.
They're just for aesthetics. I'm pretty sure.
They're not for cooling.
They're not really for cooling. I don't think
it dissipates any heat.
So it's kind of like those people that get the cars and they put on those like little fake grills to look cool, but it doesn't really do anything.
Heat exhaust. Yeah, and they just like stick them on. So we're gonna put the stand on it and the disk drive.
All right, so we got the disk drive installed and the vertical stand. Again, it's another $110 in addition to the $699 that you're already paying for the PS5 Pro. Now the stand, it stands on its own without the stand. So if you want to save yourself $30, we don't have any kids or anybody that's gonna like knock it down or anything like that. But if you have kids, if you have animals or whatever that might, then you probably want to get the stand.
Yeah, and it might make it a little bit more thermal efficient.
Yeah, you might be able to save yourself $30. But, for us, we like the physical media. We like to own our own games and, so we wanted the disk drive. So this is how it looks with everything installed.
So inside the PS5 Pro, you get the same CPU, but you get an upgraded GPU. I think they're saying it's like 45%.
Yeah.
So you get a boost in graphics at the graphics wise, and also going to be some frame rates that are going to run smoother. This time around, you get 2 terabytes of storage instead of the 825. It supports Wi-Fi 7. It has PSSR. What that is PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution. So that's an AI-powered upscaling feature that uses advanced technology to deliver sharper graphics and more details. So NVIDIA has DLSS upscaling solution, and AMD have FSR. PlayStation has this, and from what I'm hearing, it's not quite as good as DLSS, but it's better than FSR. So we're interested to see how it looks definitely for ourselves.
Yeah. Now you're also getting advanced ray tracing, so you're going to get more dynamic reflections and refractions of light. It's going to allow the rays to be cast at double, even sometimes at triple the speeds of the current PS5 Pro. I know we watched a Digital Foundry video and they were comparing, they were playing F124 and they were comparing the PS5 with the PS5 Pro. And that's where it really got us. We're like, okay, I think we definitely want to maybe get this, because you could definitely see a significant difference in like the reflections and refractions. Like you could see in like another car, the reflections of the other car, and it was like the rain coming off the tires and everything. It was amazing.
Yeah.
So definitely looking forward to that. Now, also, if you watch the announcement of the PS5 Pro, Sony, he talked about like, you don't have to choose anymore, right? Well, that's not necessarily true. So it's going to be easier to choose between fidelity and performance. So it's going to give you the higher graphics. So like the fidelity mode on the PS5, you're gonna get with the 60 FPS. But there are still modes. Modes aren't going away. There's still gonna be a fidelity mode where you still can get even better graphics, but like back down to the 30 FPS. So there'll be still a number of modes. I know for us, like I always like to go for those better graphics. So it still might be difficult for me. Right. I don't know.
But you'll be doing it in better fidelity. So.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's cool. Now there is a list of 50 enhanced games.
Off the bat, yeah.
Yeah, Sony did like a blog post, and we'll leave that link in the description.
But it's like the F124.
F124, all the Miles Morales, Spider-Man 1 and 2.
Games.
Horizon. So there's probably going to be some titles, and if you haven't played them, this is going to be the best way to play them on PlayStation. And then there's also other enhancements like a game boost, and that's going to be applied to like apparently 8,500 titles.
Which is actually a good amount.
Yeah, there's also for PS4 games, I think there's like, I want to say there was like 4,500 of those or something like that you can get enhancements to those games as well. So we're interested to see that.
Quality and stuff
yeah,
like
so we can't test them all, but we'll test what we can when we do like the full review of it. But you can also get, like, along with those PS4 games, you can also get better performance as well as the fidelity. So we're going to be looking forward to that.
So yes, it is expensive at $699, but what it can deliver, if you compare it to like a PC experience, right? It's going to be very comparable to that. for much less money. Like, so yes, $600 or $700, it seems like a lot, but when you talk about building a PC to be able to, you know, give you the same kind of graphics and performance and everything, you're talking about a significant more amount of money. Also though, for the Pro mode, for the price, it should have included the disk drive. Like if you're gonna call something a Pro model, I feel like you should be able to
have all the features.
Have all the features. So that's like one downside. It doesn't have the disk drive. And then again, if you get the stand, you're talking about another $110 on top of the $700. So
yeah, so that's gonna do it for this one, guys. But look out for that full review. We're gonna start playing with this thing right now. I'm putting it through its paces. Got a lot of things to test, but we're gonna dive in deep. But until then, we'll see you in the next one. Bye.